I was gonna come to Ernest Records later on in the talk, but since we're here, at what point did you decide that you were gonna invest in a space in the borough where you're from and make room for other people, other artists to be themselves?
I guess years ago I'm born and raised in Brooklyn, so I've always been here. But to access the arts, I've always had to leave here. And that's something I never quite clocked like as a kid, growing up. Um yeah, it's something I never quite picked up on. Like the nearest thing is like BAM or downtown Brooklyn, like, towards arts, but like being in Bed-Stuy, I always went up to Harlem or went to Manhattan or had to change location to access arts. And seeing that, I just felt like, oh, this feels like a way to bridge the gap. I think also having like a background in music, my dad coming from St. Lucia used to be in a band called Raindrops and Tears, and they used to tour the Caribbean. So he was always big on music. That's how I started. I grew up playing guitar in a jazz band with my brother who played keys and my sister played drums. So everyone was already deep into music. And and so it felt like a no-brainer to start working on a space geared towards music, something that everyone has a passion for, is involved in. Um and the space used to primarily be like a for-profit, like rental studio to create and book out. But it kind of changed around the pandemic when people started getting a little more distant, disconnected, and it felt like there was a great time to like rebrand the approach or change the offering or the usage and shift it towards being like a space for community gatherings. And so we've started expanding to these live recorded performances, that some are free, some are paid, but majority of the proceeds always go back to the artist and putting the night together. I mean, just operational expenses. And yeah, that's kind of the journey of that coming together. And we still are doing events now. So to anyone who ever sees this, come on down. We have do
Yes.
lovely poetry night, a lot of jazz nights because I'm big on jazz, but there's all kinds of music. We kind of just give a platform for artists to share what they want to share,
Mhm.
without feeling like they have to check off tons of boxes on a venue's criteria.